está la firma de todos los que trabajaron en el programa espacial del Charo. Increíble.
We did Apollo, we did Shuttle, we did Artemis. Artemis ended up taking over a year. And that's the first time we ever did it.
Let's say the one that's about to get shot that one.
So what's Florida? So that's not a NASA launch. That's not on an SLS Artemis vehicle. That's on a SpaceX Falcon vehicle. So
Una locura aquí, una locura de grande.
SpaceX doesn't do anything in here. They have their own assembly factory. Almost. Oh, so right now the thing this is leaving Boeing. So Boeing will process future core stages in there starting in a little bit. SpaceX almost got rented out this May, but then they backed out at the last minute because they're really far behind schedule.
Do they borrow people?
Like SpaceX borrow people from
Yeah,
us.
right, yes. So, okay, totally like you're
They have their own people, we have our own people.
Is SpaceX planning to work with the Starship Net or not? Not at all.
So at one time SpaceX was going to use this
Yeah.
day to do Starships. That
Yeah.
all fell through when they're really far behind
Yeah,
schedule.
yeah, okay.
So it may happen again someday.
Okay.
But
It's not out of the table. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't have their own Starship.
No.
They're planning on.
Correct. Correct. They do hope to build them and launch them here in the future. Yeah.
There was a meeting in Titus.
How high up is the
160 meter, I think. Oh, the crawler. That's the crawler, my friend.
Yeah.
Right there. That's the one.
The way I would say it was, we had to make modifications to it more hard. Yeah. We had to be able to pick up more weight. So these were designed for Apollo, which were a much lighter vehicle, so we only had to pick up at a maximum of 12 million pounds. For Artemis, we had to pick up 18 million pounds. We had to do a lot of modifications to this crawler to pick up that kind of weight. We go over to the road, that's about close.
Wow.
Oh, there's a portalet on the crawler.
I have everything in there. It is big.
Very big.
Yeah.
As this gentleman here mentioned, so last year we were put on the Guinness Book of Records, largest self-powered vehicle in the world. We weigh 6.65 million pounds.
Wow.
We can pick up 18 million pounds. We can put a Major League Baseball infield on the top deck.
I'll move it.
We can play baseball up there. Yeah, and move at the same time.
The stones that it goes on, do they have to change every single time the crawler goes over?
We absolutely destroy the rock.
Yeah.
So if we could afford it, we would change them every time we roll, but we can't afford that. Because I would need on a yearly basis of 30,000 tons of rock, which is unaffordable at this time. So we just kind of do it in pieces. I buy like 5,000 tons a year of rock, and we replace it where we crush it the most. Yeah. I tell people I'm the one who pays the driver.
No drive.
It's very stressful. We have, so it's like I describe it as like a cross-country flight, or if you were taking a plane from here to Europe, they don't use the same pilots. Okay, pilots go up in and out. We swap drivers in and out too. We go very slow. It's very stressful. So like on an hourly basis, we'll swap drivers
So
out.
how long would it take to get from here?
8 hours.
8 hours.
If everything goes perfect.
So there's no autopilot?
No.
All
We're
the-
not Disney World.
So all the drivers are, and when you move, all the drivers are here on the.
So yes.
They will be in the car, right?
They'll either be driving,
Okay.
they'll be in the control room,
Okay.
monitoring, or they'll be walking around
Okay.
inspecting things, or they'll be in one of our convoy vehicles. Yeah.
So this has been used for Apollo, the shuttle, and now
Everything. Everything launched on either this was taken to the pad on either this crawler or the other crawler you'll see in a little bit.
The number. This is the number 2, right?
This is number 2. Yeah.
How much training does it take to learn to drive this vehicle?
2 years worth of training.
2 years.
Yeah, you have to be an engineer with a degree for starters. Then you have to learn all about it, learn all the systems, be an expert on them. Then you have to go on-the-job training, and then you go through a bunch of certifications, and then you actually do receive a test at the end. Okay. And it's been about 2 years.
And it travels about 1 mile an hour, or?
We were hauling the vehicle at 0.83 miles an hour.
0.83.
We can go a mile an hour, like on the way home.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about up here? Okay, everything you see in white is an old shuttle platform. Phase 3 has the new Artemis platforms in it. The future is supposed to, we will take all of these out and put in Artemis SLS platform. This is the only crawler for Artemis. Yeah.
Now this is phase 2.
This is phase 1. 2 is Boeing.
Okay.
3 is Artemis.
Okay.
And 4 is sort of a training base.
Okay.
Store SRBs in there and stuff.
Do we have any hardware on number 2 now?
We have
Do you
what?
have any hardware there now for the next SLS or not yet?
No flight hardware. There's actually hardware. We're going to do some more platform
Okay.
work over there. So there's lots of platforms on
Okay.
the ground over there.